Okay, everybody, welcome to another edition of Into the Night Bigfoot Talk, Paranormal Talk Radio, where it is literally nighttime right now. Um, Welcome to everybody. I'd like to say everybody say hello to my co-host Malcolm Carter, cousin, family member. Everything is cool, great guy. Um, Tonight, what we're gonna do, we're gonna review the movie Nope. It's still along paranormal because it deals with aerial phenomena, UFO. Um, it's not Bigfoot, but it's still paranormal, so we'll still stay on track with that. Um, I wish I could put the video up. I have to learn to do that. If anybody out there knows how to do it, then let me know or show me or teach me or help me out, please, because I have to learn to do that. But anyway, it's the movie Nope. Um, hey Diesel. Thank you for showing up. As usual, Diesel, he's a good guy. Has a lot of Bigfoot Dogman interaction. He's always here. Great man. Great man. Um, so what we're gonna do? Oh man, Malcolm, your lighting is good in your place, man. That's very good. That's good. That's nice, man. My lighting's all dismal and jacked up, but
But yeah,
mine's all in the all that old looking old country haunted house. Oh, um, first of all, let me tell everybody if anybody's had any paranormal Bigfoot dogman interaction, please give me a buzz at 410-462-6390. That is 410-462-6390. Or you can text. I prefer texting because a lot during the week I'm busy. So go ahead and text me, and then I'll get back to you. If not, you can email me. Texting is easier, but for some people that aren't technically inclined, the email is David Thundercloud, DavidThundercloud at yahoo.com. David Thundercloud at yahoo.com. So, Malcolm, how was your week?
uh, hey, my week was pretty good, pretty good. It's as you know, I'm in California right now, and
Yeah.
so last week all of California basically had time heat.
Mm,
Uh, so this week it's been a lot cooler. You know, we've been pretty good here, so it's been
yeah.
relaxing. We're more smiles this week because
Mhm.
it's that San Diego weather.
What's it? How is San Diego?
Oh,
It's
San Diego's great. You know, it's I always call it like the mini LA. Like
mhm,
take about a half an hour off of traffic from
mhm,
it. That's pretty
mhm.
much like almost the same. You know, in sense of beaches and just scenery and everything. San Diego's great, man. I think it's been in the top 10 cities. You know,
Man,
uh,
I'd love to go there. Yeah,
it's
yeah, I
nice.
love it.
Nice. It's like I said. It's like to me, it's mini LA. You know, minus the insane traffic. We have traffic. Don't get me,
Mhm,
but it's probably on the level of Maryland. You know, kind of that
okay.
traffic. You know, you might be if you go home at the 9 to 5 type of traffic. You know,
Mhm,
go home when everybody else goes home.
yes.
It's probably anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes to get home, so it's not bad, not too bad.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, so
That's not bad.
yeah.
Uh,
How about you, man? How was your week?
Man, my week. Oh my gosh, man, my week was so rough. I drive a truck, so I was busy with that. It's still hot out here. Since we're by the water, the humidity is just crazy, man.
Oh yeah.
Um, it's man, I'm telling you, it's still hot here, man. I think we're down to 84 degrees, but it's still hot.
Yeah.
Um, like I went, gosh, let me see. I went walking. I don't know if I texted you earlier today. I sent you a video. I was walking,
Yeah.
and I was walking today. I was just hot, man. I was sweating like crazy. But
Right.
not just that. It was just like it was hot. Okay, that's it. It was just roasting.
Right.
So, yeah, so it's been like that. Like it just the overwhelming humidity
Mm-hmm.
is
Mm-hmm.
crazy out here.
Yeah, I remember that humidity from back.
Yeah, because I know Cali has good dry heat.
Yeah, it's mostly dry
Um,
heat. Mostly.
and man, I wish when you and I had went, years ago, I wish I'd just stayed out there, just stayed out there, because
Yeah,
it's what, yeah, Maryland State is what it's a
it's
great,
huge, that humidity. I
it's,
tell people it's different. It's very different. It's
yeah, man, it is, man, it's like it beats down on you.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Um, Now, I mean, obviously, it's good for the other stuff like the Bigfoot stuff. Yeah, if you're Bigfoot, you can walk around in heat and humidity, and that's great, I guess. But with all that fur, I don't know if they like it or not. But
Right. Yeah.
you know,
That's-
but or dog man or goat man, but lizard man, or pig man.
Big
But
man.
um, so. But other than that, let's go ahead now. Tonight we're going to talk about the movie Nope. We have the actors in Nope.
Yeah.
One guy, he's rising. He was in Black Panther, great movie.
Yeah.
Um,
Daniel Kalua.
right. Thank you, Daniel Kaluuya. We have Kiki Palmer now. Kiki's from Disney Channel, right?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
She's like what we used to call her, like a homegirl. Like she's just
Right.
straight down to earth. She's just
Isn't she?
yeah,
Isn't she?
straight
Yeah,
down to
yeah, she's real cool. And Stephen Yoon, but I can't. Steven's been in so much, but I can't remember all the
right.
things. And
Yeah,
I, I keep I keep thinking Steve. I don't think he kind of reminds me of the guy who's the Asian American actor that was in Star Trek. He did Sulu.
I can't remember his name. What
Yeah,
is it? I know who you're talking about. Yeah, from
yeah,
the new
yeah. Right
Star
from the
Trek.
new Star Trek. Oh, and was it Sulu? Sulu's always in Maryland a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Sulu. He does a lot of theater.
Okay, so I know he
Yeah.
was. Well, you know what? I'm sorry. Rest in peace to I forgot her name already, but
Right.
yeah,
Oh, goodness, I can't think straight to. Um, I forgot her name. Very good African American actress.
yeah.
Um, oh goodness.
But everybody should know who we're talking about. The original Star Trek.
Right, and
True, the original Star Trek.
right,
Yeah.
and she played Lieutenant Uhura.
Yep.
Beautiful actress, very good. And she wasn't gonna do. At first, she was gonna quit so that she could work with Dr. Martin Luther King.
Really?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, she was going to do that, and Dr. Martin Luther King, he told her, "No, stay there, stay
Okay.
where you're at, because it's good for the advancement of the African American community. It's a positive role model in
Right.
television, and also inspired people to pursue their dreams,
Oh yeah.
which is great around all cultures,
Yeah.
right? All cultures.
Okay.
So that's a little known fact about her career.
That's awesome.
Um, Yeah, so she stayed. As a matter of fact, Mark, you know what? I gotta find her name. That's killing me.
Yeah. Right.
Um,
It's great because right. It's yeah. I'm on IMDb. Let me see if I can bring up the.
yeah, please.
Let's see if I can bring up the original Star Trek. There we go. The original series. But the name of interesting. Oh,
Michelle Nichols.
there you go.
Michelle Nichols, right?
You're right.
Michelle Nichols. And it was because I just did something on my Facebook page for her when she passed away.
Yeah, I mean, everybody
Um,
was like, yeah, that's
and and
yeah,
here's another fact. She had the first interracial on television kiss.
yeah. That's what I think. I did hear that with
Captain Kirk.
Shatner, right?
Right, with William Shatner. He's still going. I think like most of the cat. I think almost except for Sulu. I think it's just him and Sulu that are alive, right? I think everybody else passed now.
I think everybody else is. I'm looking at it now. Leonard
I think
Nimoy,
yeah.
DeFrost Kelly. I think he. Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah,
And,
yeah.
and you know what's eerie? The boy. Remember the boy that played in the new one? Well, the man that played in the new one as the engineer for the new generation, but he's in the new
Oh yeah,
movie.
yeah, yeah.
I think he passed away.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think he passed away, and he was getting. I mean, he was just starting to blow up.
Right, right.
He did a good like a good low budget movie. It was really good.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So maybe we'll do later down the road we'll do a movie review on the Star Treks and compare the old and the new and all the cast. That'll be a good one.
Yeah,
With-
because I think they're rebooting it again.
mhm.
Um, I think it's supposed to come out in 2023 or 24.
Okay.
Um, yeah, so that'd be good. Yeah, we can kind of because they've got so many different ones now. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah, for sure.
And, yeah, so we'll do one. We'll do one on that. Um, Once again, anybody have any Bigfoot, Dogman, paranormal, any crazy sightings? You can text me 410-462-6390. So Malcolm, with no,
Yeah.
uh, how did you? What did you? What,
Well,
how did you really like it?
um, and this is probably blasphemy for a lot of people.
Oh,
But
you know what,
uh,
Malcolm? I'm sorry. Excuse me.
yeah,
Uh, nope. I don't know if I described it or not. Did I describe it?
no, you didn't. You just kind
Okay.
of yeah.
I'm sorry.
For those who
Nope.
heard or seen
Right.
it, yeah, you probably want to give a little brief thing about.
Okay. Nope is a movie. It's out now. It's a very good movie. Um, it's a horror sci-fi. It deals with a UFO, but the UFO is different. And we're gonna have spoiler alerts. So if you all don't like spoiler alerts, that doesn't matter. Keep listening to my show. So we're gonna spoil it for you, but it doesn't matter because I want you all to listen to the show. So it's basically a UFO, but it's some type of entity UFO where it's not piloted by aliens, but it is from somewhere that we don't know where it's from. But it's like this big jellyfish thing, and it eats people. But it's not as corny as it sounds. It's a very kind of dimensional story. Like it's explaining certain things.
Yeah, yeah.
But basically, the gist of it is that it's a UFO that flies over, and it looks. What is it? California, the Midwest, or something?
Yeah, it's definitely. I think it's California
Mm-hmm.
because the family itself is Hollywood ranchers.
Mm-hmm.
They were giving horses to Hollywood. So yeah, it's right there. You know, a lot of people. You've been out here, Dave. A lot of people. There's a lot of desert and just
Right.
rangy stuff. So yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the place. Yeah, the place. It was a farm, and it was real. I mean, it definitely. I liked it. It was. I mean, it was just the way the farmland was. It was just so open. Like just it was. It was plain, but it was beautiful, and I love that old house. The
Oh
old
yeah,
country house they had. That was nice.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah. So what it is Daniel, the actor Daniel, and you all can also see him in Black Panther and another movie, Get Out. Very good.
Oh,
We definitely have to do Get Out one episode.
okay.
And Kiki Palmer,
Kiki Palmer. Oh, you
Stephen,
didn't mention the great Keith David,
Keith David.
the older
Oh, oh
Bond
yeah, yeah. Keith. Oh my goodness, yeah, yeah.
for
Mr.
a
Keith.
long
Yeah,
time.
he's yeah, man. He does some serious stuff, man. He's a tough guy, man. I mean, he's
Yeah,
tough.
he's been so much stuff. We could probably take an hour going through. I'm looking at his list now, like
Yeah,
wow,
he's been. I mean, he's been around a long time. But
long,
yeah,
long time.
David Keith. He played the father, right?
Yeah, he played the father. He was in The Thing. He was in Armageddon. They
Hmm.
Live. I mean, he is in so much stuff.
Man, we do. We have to do. We got to do. We should. We have to do a fun movie review on the Swamp Thing.
Oh yeah, Swamp
Yeah,
Thing.
we have to do that too. That's good. and Michael Wincock. A lot of people don't know Michael Wincock is a good actor too. He's been in a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
He's been in a lot
yes.
of.
This is the this
Thank
the
you, Anna. Thank you, Anna and April. Thank you.
yeah. He's really good too. Like
Mhm.
I didn't know much about him until I saw Nope, and I thought he did a really good performance.
Mhm.
It was really good.
Canada, Canada's in the house.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but I'm sorry to cut you off, Malcolm.
Oh,
Uh,
no,
but yeah, Michael. And there's some other people. But anyway, the gist of it was that I liked it. I liked the movie a lot. I was disappointed because I wanted to have the whole kind of Travis Scott. And for people that know Travis Scott was supposed to be an individual that was abducted by aliens in real life.
oh,
He has a movie, Fire in the Sky. I don't know if you remember that, Malcolm. Fire in the Sky.
okay, no, no.
Yeah, make sure you check that out. Really
Uh,
good movie. Really
oh,
good movie. Um, him and Betty and Barney Hill. Also look up the Betty and Barney Hill story. I think you can find that on YouTube.
okay,
That was a good movie. They were supposed to be a couple that was abducted by aliens.
wow.
Um, okay. Anna says she has Sasquatch 10 minutes. Okay. Um, and Anna's in Canada. We gotta get out to Canada too, Malcolm.
Yeah,
We gotta get out there.
yeah. One of I entered one of my films in the Toronto Black Film Festival.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. That's right. So maybe we
So
can
maybe
get
go
out
there.
there. You,
Check out.
you could, yeah, you can do the film festival, and I'll be in the woods, squatching,
Yeah,
getting chased by bears and grizzlies.
yeah,
Um,
Canada, sure.
yeah. So do you? And no, I love the movie. I liked it. I like the I like the whole aspect of the UFO thing. Um, it had a lot of meaning. Like there were certain things you could tell in the story that had meaning
Oh yeah,
behind it.
oh yeah.
But, what's his name? I always say Key and Peele, but is it Keegan? I forget how his name goes. The
Oh,
director.
Jordan Peele.
Yeah, thank you. Jordan Peele makes good movies, and Jordan Peele was the director of this. But his movies get so deep, and you have to pay attention.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I really like I like the UFO fact, but the only thing I just I wanted to see the whole alien
yeah.
thing,
I, yeah,
and I wanted to see that. But it was fascinating that spaceship or the whatever it was, man, that thing was beautiful when it opened up like a
yeah,
jellyfish. I was hoping when it opened up, I was hoping it would reveal, like a pilot or alien or something.
yeah. Something. Yeah, yeah. It was more of a predator, like it.
Yeah, yeah. It was a predator.
Spoiler, spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Yeah, it
Yeah,
was a predator.
yeah, it was like a predator.
Spaceship itself,
Hmm.
but the alien.
Yeah, it was like and that's what it was. It was. It ate people. I don't. I think it couldn't digest horses, could it? Because I think didn't it try one time, but it had to.
Yeah, it was. What was it that they couldn't? It was like a aluminum four, right? Yeah, four, something.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Which was very interesting how they
Hmm.
figured it out. Yeah, I mean, to me, man, like as you just said with Jordan Peele, and that's what I say. I might get some flack back, but like Get Out, and then the other movie, they I can't remember the second movie.
Hmm.
Well, they were okay with me, right? They were
Right.
okay, but I wasn't as big as other people were on those two movies. So I came into this movie, um, Nope, with not much expectation, and I left like, wow, this is good. This is a really good movie. Um, to me, it's his best movie. That's to me
Hmm.
best cinematically, um, even story wise. As you just said, Dave, the ending was a little bit, maybe it could have used a more familiar face as an alien, or what we think an alien is.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought the way it was okay. Like the way he did it, that's the way he wanted to do it, and that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Every artist has their way, so I don't take too much away. But I think it was entertaining, and like cinematically, it was just great. Looking at the way sound was stepped up
Mm-hmm.
his really good to me. Like I said, the other movies he had, Get Out and all that, they were okay, but this one's like a movie. Like
Mm-hmm.
so, I enjoyed the uh, the actors and the characters they played. I've heard people said they would have liked more scare,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and I get it. I get that. Sometimes the first trailer, is going
Mm-hmm.
to be really, really scary. Um, but I'm more into mystery things like that. So it it was good for me. Like they had maybe one or two like jump scares, um, and I was fine with it. I've heard that they wanted more, you know, but I thought it was good. And at first I wasn't feeling the monkey side story,
Mm-hmm. Oh
but
yeah, that was scary. Now that was scary.
yeah, right. That was going
That
to say
was
the
scary.
part, I guess, that was scary. Like, and I think again, some people are like, well, I came here for an alien thing, so I don't know what this monkey's.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it was good. I thought it was good the way it interacted with the characters, and what it was like, why why it was put in the movie. So yeah,
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 yeah. That was that was scary. And an
yeah.
incident, an incident happened like that. In Virginia, a woman was keeping a pet chimpanzee,
Oh yeah.
and yeah,
Huh.
and her friend had came over to visit,
Okay.
and I guess they were hanging out or sitting around, and the chimpanzee had just went berserk and attacked her friend. And I mean,
Oh
it really, yeah, it messed up her friend bad, really bad.
wow, wow. Yeah,
Um,
those type of attacks, like the
mhm,
monkey,
yeah, I
especially.
and I, that that goes by. Well, I'll also say this with the primate and the great strength that goes with the legend of Bigfoot too.
Okay.
Them being so humongous and so strong and so powerful, people say when they see them, it's very frightening.
Yeah.
Um, because they're massive and and they can do anything to you in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Um, so, but anyway, back to the point. That was when I saw that. I just had a feeling too when I saw them part when they had the birthday party and the
mm-hmm.
chimpanzee was there. I had this real bad feeling. I was like, this is not cool.
Yeah.
And I figured that chimpanzee was going to go berserk. Um, it was it was I think it was too much going on and it got confused.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but now they when I was looking at it, I think they tried to tie in the chimpanzee. I can't remember, but they tried to make a connection
Right.
when that chimpanzee when he came over to the boy, which was that was the young version of Stephen Young.
Stephen Young. Right. 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 Right.
Right.
Right.
When he came over to Stephen and he looked at him and he just looked and it was just that was scary, man. I'm telling
Right. Right. That tension, like you don't know,
you.
like it's weird, and that's where you can tell Jordan Peele's becoming a great filmmaker.
Mhm.
We're watching. Obviously, it's a flashback,
Right.
and we're watching, and we know that Stephen Young's character is alive, right?
Hmm.
But in that moment, you're like you said, it's scary. Like you don't know what's about to happen, and it keeps you at the edge of your. Even though you know what the outcome is, right? You know
Right.
that he's alive, but it was still scary, and like you said, everybody's on the edge of their seat. What's going to happen? Like you could hear a pin drop in the theater.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say Jordan Peele is getting really good at what he does, because you know that somebody who doesn't know how to capture that emotion, that would have fell flat. Like man, he gonna live, you know. But he made it like everybody was in the theater, like, oh, yeah, what's gonna happen?
Right.
So I thought that was very interesting too, because it had me on the seat, like, oh my goodness, even though I know he's gonna live. But yeah, so that was really good. That was a really good scene. What was the other skit? To jump was the when we found out eventually it was the little kids.
Oh, in the barn. Right,
But
right, right,
first, that long shot.
right.
That was scary.
In the barn, yeah. And I'm admit at first I thought, oh, that I thought it really was the aliens in the
Yeah,
barn. I
good.
said, man, it really was. And then come to find out, it was. I guess it was just the kids from the neighboring farm or something.
Yeah, it was
Oh, Stephen Young's kids.
His kids. That's what it
Right.
was. But it was just so funny because again, the way he captured that first initial shot,
Mm-hmm.
you're just looking from a distance. You're like,
Mm-hmm.
whoa, what is this? What is
Mm-hmm.
this? So that was really good. That was really
Right.
good. Yeah.
That is true. Yeah, and that was good though. That was a funny scare. It was a
Yeah,
good.
right. At first, right, yeah, when they got closer, you could see,
Mhm.
but that long shot, like that first, like you
Yeah.
look like, oh, whoa, it's like okay, it's about to get real scary, but like you said, it turned
Right.
like okay.
Yeah, that was a good one.
that, that did,
Oh,
yeah.
and let me see how Mid South Sasquatch. Thank you, Mid, for showing up. That's one of my Bigfoot buddies. He's a cool guy, researcher. I forgot what's your town, Mid South. I forgot where his town is, but he does a lot of stuff online, a lot of good stuff. But yeah, that was a scary scene. Also, when they went up, and the spaceship was digesting the victims.
Oh yeah,
I thought I got excited because I thought at first like, oh wow, that's gonna be when you get to see like the technology inside the ship. But it ended up just being a digestive tract. So then I was like, okay, well this is one of those things where this UFO is actually a living creature.
yeah, that's where it
Which
was.
I've read in UFO books before.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think it's that new. Like we've seen that before, but and like you said, I guess people and wanted to see a little something more.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of because he captured our imagination.
Mm-hmm.
But and it reminded me. Remember the uh, the movie Signs?
Yeah, yeah.
It's the same thing. Chalamet kept our attention, and he actually showed the aliens at the end.
Right, and he did a good job.
Yeah, he did a good job on that. That's like to me one of his last best movies. But it was like, you know, so you capture people's imagination throughout the film. So we want payoff sometimes at the end, a little
Right,
bit of payoff. So I understand why some people were, like, hey, I wanted something else, but
right.
I thought it was okay. And I think what made up for it, why it was okay to
Mm-hmm.
me, was the climatic action scene. It was
Mm-hmm.
a really good action scene, tense action scene with Kiki and Daniel. In the
Oh yeah,
yeah,
when they set up the trap.
right. I
When they
thought
set the trap.
right. I think that's what saved it for not being like an alien that we kind of wanted to see.
Mm-hmm.
The way they made that last scene was pretty tight. So I thought that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was. You're right about that. That was a good scene. And I liked how in a way, when I was in the theater and I was watching, I said, man, this would have been kind of cool if they could have geared it towards. They could have geared it could have made a good Bigfoot movie too.
Right. Because it's the
Because
mystery of it. Yeah.
yeah, the mystery of it, have like how it would come at nighttime,
Hmm.
um, how they got the guy, the actor, what's his name? He had that. I like how he had that camera equipment that was not
Oh, yeah. His name,
electric.
Brandon
Yeah,
Pierre.
Michael Wincott.
Oh, and Michael. Yeah, he was the. Oh, yeah, you talking about the older guy? Okay, yeah,
Like
yeah,
the
yeah.
older guy, and he came and he cranked up the camera, and that was so genius, because he was like, I don't need electricity or anything. And I said,
Right. Thing.
oh man,
Right.
that would have been cool to see old Bigfoot running across somewhere. And he's cranking up and he gets it. He gets the
Yeah,
money shot.
yeah.
That would have been cool. But yeah, it was a good scene where they set up. I love the fact that the horses, they're the horses.
Oh, yeah,
Um, now
yeah,
I'm gonna tell you, back to that chimpanzee. If you notice, do you remember when Stephen Yoon had he had his little mini shows
yeah,
when
yeah.
he had his kids come out and he had that horse ready because he's gonna give that horse to that UFO.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It was kind of like a gift, like
Yeah, to get the UFO to come down.
so that they can
Well,
see. Yeah, absolutely.
which it did come down,
It
and it got the whole audience.
took everybody.
It got everybody. But that was a. I didn't think it was going to happen, but that was a kind of intense scene too, especially when you could just see it hovering in the clouds. That was cool. I like
Yeah,
that was cool.
yeah, that was nice.
Um, yeah,
Yeah.
that was cool. And once again, and I think you know me. I'm into visuals of movies.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's why, like, especially like when you and I talk about like the creeper movies, like the Bigfoot and all that movies. I always say, what's one of the rules of a Bigfoot movie? You don't show Bigfoot.
Don't show. Right,
Right.
right,
I mean, unless you can get it right, you know what I
right.
mean? Get the makeup right. But like like because you and I had seen Bigfoot County.
Yeah,
Bigfoot,
that was the. Wait a minute. There's country. What was it? Bigfoot Country, or was
right,
that?
because I think they have Bigfoot County and Bigfoot Country, but I think Bigfoot County was the low budget. But we'll just rewatch them. We won't get
Yeah,
into it because I remember there was one I think the one with Bigfoot County was the one with the two brothers and the girlfriend, and they got lost.
that's the one.
I
Yeah,
think that was Bigfoot County.
I think. I think because yeah, Bigfoot. Well, hold on. I can
Yeah,
maybe
'cause that was
check.
I think that was.
This is on YouTube.
I no Bigfoot County. I think that's on Tubi TV.
Okay, but
I
Bigfoot.
think, but you can look it up on
Yeah,
YouTube and you at least see the trailer.
yeah, yeah,
Um, yeah, Bigfoot County. They make it real hard to get that movie. Um,
yeah, yeah.
excuse me on YouTube. So
Bigfoot County. Yeah, yeah. That one I don't think I saw. It was Country that I saw.
because Country was the one with the two brothers
Right,
and the
right.
girlfriend. Okay, that was pretty good. How did you like that? Did you like it?
I I think we talked about it. I liked the visuals as you just said. I
Hmm.
didn't particularly. I thought the story dragged a little bit,
Hmm.
but the visuals was pretty good. You know the way the guy shot the camera, angles. I thought that was really good.
Hmm.
Yeah, I thought that was good. I think that yeah, I just think the story dragged a little bit for
Hmm.
to my liking. But yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I with me, well, as you know, I'm a found footage fanatic,
Oh
so
yeah, yes, right.
I can handle a lot of, kind of downtime in a movie.
Okay.
It's just dialogue, which a lot of people it's hard because they want that action and that movement.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But I think Bigfoot Country, with the two brothers and the girlfriend, that was pretty. It was pretty good. The thing that really, I mean, that night scene. I don't know if you remember when they were camping,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and that thing, whatever came up. I guess that was the Bigfoot. And
Yeah.
he came up, he rattled the tent. Or
Yes.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and I actually, we were me and my group, we were what was it? We were camping in West Virginia,
Yeah.
and we had my buddy. He slept in a hammock. He was in a
Oh,
hammock, and he kind of had a weird situation like that. But we'll talk about that later.
oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
so that was real creepy. But with that movie, that was just crazy because I mean when they were getting chased at night and then they lost their tent, no supplies. They were deep. I mean I don't even know where they were.
Mm.
That was pretty creepy. And then when those undesirable men caught one of the brothers in the garage scene, that was not cool. uh, that was not cool at all.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, that was tough. But now I do. I'm gonna tell you the scene that I know you like.
that's right.
The ending. If you made it to the ending and you saw the one brother when he was laid out, and then you got that glimpse. It was just a quick second glimpse of the Bigfoot.
Yeah, yeah, that's
I,
right.
hey,
That was
cowboy ring. Um,
that was
that was yeah. I said Malcolm's gonna like this.
yeah, that was
I love how they did that. Out of that whole movie, you just saw Bigfoot once, and that was a glimpse. And
flips,
um,
right?
the costume looked good.
Yeah,
It actually looked like they probably could have had some more in the movie, but I love how they did that.
yeah. That was
You know
good.
what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
David's rule of Bigfoot movies don't show Bigfoot.
That
So
is.
that's good, yeah.
That's. I mean, I think that goes with a lot of things. But yeah, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, and if you
But you don't have the budget, like you say. If you can't get, something that looks halfway decent, right? It's best not to show it. So yeah.
yeah, I feel that too. Now the one, remember the one. Now this is the one I got you with the one that I know you like was exist. Remember we did the review of
Yeah,
Bigfoot
yeah.
movies.
The last two. What was that? Yeah, the
When
it,
we were
and
laughing because he flew over that trailer. When that was hilarious. When he
and I,
flew over,
I told you, did we didn't do the review on that, or did we?
yeah,
The
I think we did that. Cause
Yeah, I remember that one because that was with Jamal. But I'm talking about remember the one with the last one. I can't remember the name, so you'll know. With the guy who's a really good actor. It was like just him. Um,
the guy from not the guy from Aliens, not him.
I
Was
don't
it
know.
that?
He was like a one man show for this last Bigfoot movie I watched. While it was
Um,
low budget, he made it worth the interest because it was a found footage, like you said.
mhm.
And he was out there. Gosh, I can't remember the name of it.
I think you watched the one. Was that the one where it was him? His girlfriend took him for his birthday.
No, it was just
Oh,
him. It was him and his camera guy, but the camera guy got mad at him, so he left. And it was
mhm.
just he was walking woods, and he kept hearing stuff, and he was just kind of like, you know, things started disappearing from his tent and everything. He
Oh
said
yeah.
he's a really good.
Oh, I didn't know you liked that. I didn't think you. Okay, that's good. Okay. I love that. That's my favorite
I,
one. That's the Huntsman.
yes,
No, the Woodsman. The
huh?
Woodsman. The
The wood.
Woodsman.
Yeah, thank you. I
Man, the Woodsman. That's one of my favorites.
Okay, yeah, because
That's one of
the
my favorites.
actor was so good, he made it. You know, I couldn't keep my eyes off of him basically because he was
Right.
performing to the camera or whatever you want to call it. And
Right. He's
so,
good.
yeah, he's a good actor. He's a really
He's
good
really
actor.
good.
Because I was actually like, I don't know who is it. He's probably doing good stuff now because that was, I think that film was a few years ago for sure. But
Mhm.
I thought that was really good. The way
Mhm.
he had the fear of Bigfoot,
Right.
what's going to happen to him.
Yeah.
I thought he really played that well. So it kept my attention because he was really good at it.
Mhm.
So yeah, yeah,
And since you like that, I'm gonna send you two movies. I gotta get the names of them. One is called Devil's Pass.
yeah.
That's
Okay.
yeah, that's really good. That's really good. That's actually supposed to be from a true story. It was an incident called the
Mhm.
Ditlov incident.
Okay.
Many years ago in Russia, there was a team of I'm not sure if it was mountain climbers or scientists,
Hmm.
but I think they were in the mountains of Russia or something. And it was like 8 of them.
Wow.
Well, had they were camping, and I guess in the cold, the winter, and the snow.
Hmm.
And they ended up. I guess a couple of days they were out there. Well, the authorities came and they found them dead.
Oh.
All of them were dead. But the thing about it is that the way that they were killed wasn't normal. Like some had their tongues ripped out.
Hmm.
Obviously they froze to death because they were out there. I guess for
Oh,
so
yeah.
long. Um, just the way that their bodies were broken, their bones were broken. It didn't seem right. Like it wasn't like an animal attack. Where they
Okay.
be half eaten. I've been in the woods long enough to know when something half
Yeah.
eaten.
Yeah.
Um, but you'll love that. And we'll do a movie review on that for everybody. Um, I
Okay.
think the Devil's Pass. That's really good. And then there's another one. I gotta find this movie for you. This movie is really scary.
Okay.
Really scary. It's a I think it's a couple, a married couple, and they go and once again they go into the mountains, but they're in a different country,
Oh, okay. Got it.
and they lose their way. But what happens is they end up in a part of like the woods or whatever, or the mountain region where nobody's been there for years, and they get chased by these things. They look like they have you thinking it's Bigfoot, but it ends up being like these huge, like they're bats.
Oh, okay.
It's like they're a mixture of primate and bats. But
Okay.
that's a that's a good one too. You'll like that because that's like a lot of nonstop action. It's found footage, uh,
Right.
but it's nonstop action. That's really good. I think I watched that one maybe about 3 or 4 times.
Hmm.
And the Devil's Pass, I think I watched that 2 or 3 times. Really good. You'll like the Devil's Pass is really good.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
I could see you making something like Devil's Pass. Really
Yeah, that sounds very intriguing. I like stuff like that. The mystery of like what did Yeah.
good. Right.
Yeah.
So that's
Okay.
good. So we got. I'm glad we're talking about this because I was thinking about. I was like, well, we gotta. What movies can we review um, that are really just like a kind of really good. But anyway, The Woodsman. Um, I like how they did that because you got a quick glimpse of the Bigfoot, but it wasn't long.
Right. Right.
You
Right. Right.
know,
Yeah.
like some movies do, where it's just running around, just looking
Right.
nuts, crazy. But they did a good job on the effects. The area that he was in, that was real good. That was
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Um, and you could actually feel like the amount of fear he had when it was kind of like he knew he was going to die.
Yeah. That's what I was
Uh,
just so good at portraying his emotions. I
hmm
wrote it down. Of course, now I forgot it, but
hmm
um, he was really good at portraying his fear, his emotions throughout the movie. Like
hmm
that's one of those things. Some people have it, some people don't. It's that charisma.
Right.
So he
He's,
has. So you can't keep your eye off it while he's performing. So
mhm,
it was really good. I think the actor did a really good job of selling his fear and
mhm.
Bigfoot and everything. So it's like, oh, okay.
And for some strange reason, do I see you and I in that situation where you drop me off with the gear in the
Yeah,
woods?
yeah. 'Cause the camera
And
guy,
you're
guy was there with him for a minute, but then he was like, "Nah, I'm out."
I can see that you dropping me off. Malcolm's like, look, I got business, and I got the camera gear, and I got to get the video for us. And unfortunately, I wouldn't make it, but that that was good. Though. And they set that up really good. The Woodsman.
Yeah,
I really stand behind that movie. Like I tell everybody online, make sure you see The Woodsman. If you want a good Bigfoot movie, that's probably one of the best
yeah,
in low budget.
yeah.
Um,
Because it was. I mean, you can tell it was low budget, but again, I think again the way you can. Here's how it goes. The you can tell it's low budget, but you can tell the actor was not low budget, right?
right.
So the actor,
But you know what? You know what's so funny? Actually, it's funny you said that because it did. I guess when I really look at it, it didn't really seem. If you think about it, it really didn't seem low budget.
right?
Like
Exactly.
it really it.
You he got you into the story so much
Right.
that to me, I just forgot about. It was just like he's performing so well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay,
Right.
I believe it. I believe
Right.
everything. So
Mm-hmm.
he was definitely on. Yeah, it was basically a one man show. Like shows you might see on Broadway.
Right.
Because like after the cameraman left, I don't think there was actually, I think he found one person as he was going through his travels. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he only saw one more person, and then they disappeared or got killed by Bigfoot. I can't remember, but
Oh, that's right. What that was his agent.
was that okay?
Right, because because the story behind that was the agent and him. This was something they did often. The agent would go ahead, take them to desolate places, drop them off.
Oh, okay,
His
okay,
agent. That's why he was really hurt when he
yeah,
found and that was the bones of his agent in the
yeah,
cave.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Uh, well, it was his agent slash everything else. He handled all his business for
yeah,
me.
yeah. That's right.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
I watched. I think the second time. That's when I was like, when I saw the bones in the cave wood, I was like, oh shoot, that's the agent.
yeah, yeah.
Um, so the agent got eaten because I thought the agent had survived and he was okay, but no, he got taken out.
We got taken out. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
it was, yeah, so it was just kind of like this, this one guy is just,
mm,
he was really doing a good portraying how scared and fearful he was and
yeah.
things like that. So I thought it was really good. Yeah.
Well, excuse me. So that was just Woodsman. And I've heard mixed reviews on Bigfoot Country. With that more from that has to be more for the hardcore found footage people like myself.
Yeah.
Because some parts are dialogue, mostly dialogue, which is the makeup of found footage. Uh, I guess it's kind of that's one of the things that gets you through the found footage movie because it's a lot of it's dialogue um, and whatnot. But the Woodsman, Bigfoot Country, and back to Nope. With Nope, visuals great. If anybody wants to see it, if you like movie visuals, definitely
Oh
great.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
like I said, I love that old house. I love that old house, that house they were in on the ranch. The lead character, the hero, his house, and his sister's house, little sister's house. That's
Yeah.
great. I love how they intertwine some of the past situation with what
Oh
was
yeah.
going on.
Oh yeah.
That was good. Kiki Palmer, she did a great job.
Oh, yeah. She brought that energy.
Right, she did really good. And the lead actor, he's always good.
Oh
And
yeah.
I like how I'm hoping that he goes more the sci-fi horror route. Like I, I like I like certain actors where once you see him, it's going to be a good sci-fi or horror movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so I'm hoping he does that. But he's such a good actor. He's probably going to do drama and a lot of other things.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, he was in the in fact, he got an Oscar for it. I think for he played like a civil rights person.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
I
yeah.
can't remember his name right.
Daniel Kaluuya.
Yeah. So yeah, man, guys, and the story behind. Speaking of stories, he was about ready to quit until Jordan Peele got him for Get Out. He was
Mm.
like, he was quit the game. He was like, because he wasn't getting many roles, So I'm out. But
Yeah, well, excuse me. I'm sorry.
yeah,
Sorry. But yeah, that was well, I'm glad he stayed in the game because
yeah,
apparently he's doing good now. He had,
oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
he did the Marvel movie.
But you notice that's a lot of times you hear that a lot, especially for the actors and
Mm,
actors. It's like they're literally on their last dime,
uh-huh.
where they're like bump this, I'm out, and
Right.
then something good happens to them. So it's all
Yeah.
good.
And I got a plug to you and everybody else. Everybody, we gotta beg Malcolm to do a good Bigfoot movie. So, either a Bigfoot movie or a Bigfoot documentary, one or the other.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I'm hoping one day we can do that.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Speaking of I remember I sent you the link. they got a Bigfoot script contest, which I was shocked about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anybody that's got to any of your audience that's got a Bigfoot story, you can put it into script form, and I, I don't have a story. I think I could direct one, but somebody would have to come up with the story. I think.
Well, I can do this thing. I can make up for the one that we can't find anymore, the horror movie of it, but we can do that. The Bigfoot
Yeah.
script. And I'll
Right.
consult with you because I got a lot of good ideas. We can do that and really do it right.
Right.
From somebody that deals with it or the legends and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But so I think I definitely I tell anybody go see Nope.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, go see Nope. Like I said, everybody will be a little upset because it's not the traditional alien UFO, but at the same time, it's still it's a good story. It's a
Yeah,
good
that's
story.
a good story. Like, so I don't tell people because there's been a few people I tell it, they're like, oh, is it really scary? It's like, no. Think of going into like a sci-fi mystery type of stuff,
Right.
and then you won't be disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are like looking for the scares and like you said, showing the monster and
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But if you go tell people, no, it's a good mystery sci-fi movie,
Mm-hmm.
I think when they come out of it, they'll be like, okay, yeah, that was a good movie. I don't think people should go and say, oh, it's a horror movie. You're gonna be scared out your seat. That's where people got disappointed, I think, because they were
It's like it's a horror.
and like it's not really a horror movie. Like we know, like to me, Blair Witch was scarier than that.
Yeah, Blair. Yeah, Blair.
Blair Witch was
That haunted me for days after that.
that haunted me the whole summer. I don't know.
And the thing about it, and at the time, that's when I was dating my high school sweetheart, and
Yeah, man.
she looked at my house because this house here is old. It's almost 100
Yeah.
years old, and the way that it was set up, she said it looked like the house in Blair Witch that was burnt out. I was like, oh, why'd you tell me that? Oh.
And
I was like,
it didn't help that it was the whole story took place in
Frederick,
right?
Maryland. Yeah, and
That made it worse, man.
yeah, Burkensville,
Yeah.
and Frederick had some. I mean, they had some crazy. They've had situations with ghosts and things like that.
Right.
They have a lot of that kind of history, of Civil War history or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty freaky area. It's nice. They got a lot of good places you can go hiking.
Yeah.
And they had a couple Bigfoot sightings in the past. I don't know if they do now. If anybody out there can check on that for me, let me know, please. But I don't think they do anymore.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was amazing. Yeah, man. Like I think that's kind of about that time where we kind of met. So it was fun. It was fun because we would go. I remember you went to the premiere with me, right? Or when they had it at
North Avenue.
North Avenue, right?
Yeah.
It was like this big crowd. Like it was such an event, a lot of, I guess, the younger people might not, but that was, and they weren't telling people it was fake. Like it was like they were like, "No, this is real."
Oh yeah,
real. So they put the whole thing together. It was great, man. It was great.
And that was the first one. That was the first found footage. So it was like, is that real? Is it not real?
I remember it was like real. They even had that set up for that.
It's really good. That's like one of my all-time favorite horror.
Oh yeah,
Blair Witch. That was really a trendsetter.
It did. It changed the game.
Yeah, right. It did. It really did. Like I said, I'm a fanatic of found footage. Like I'll go online and look. They got another one that you got to see. It's pretty good, and it looks real. They made it look real. It's called Ghost Watch.
Okay.
It's British. It's a British found footage. You can look at Ghost Watch. You just Google it and it should pop up. You can see
Okay.
for free.
Ghost
That's
Watch.
really good. Yeah,
Ghost,
Ghost Watch that. I think it's a little bit slow, so you, I I would tell you to watch it, but you do it when you really got time.
right, right,
It's a
right.
little bit slow, and I kind of know what you like. So watch it. It's a little bit slow, but it's good. It's good.
Okay.
Ghost Watch. That's pretty good. I think that's from the '90s. Because what I'm
Yeah,
doing,
yeah, 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 yeah.
yeah. What I
Be-
do is I. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, I was just saying. I see it. The trailer here is from the BBC network. So yeah,
Hmm. Yeah,
yeah.
BBC, and you know me, I'm big on British television.
Oh yeah, there you
I
go.
I've been big on like I would take time like on Friday nights. My whole Friday nights would be British television.
What? Oh, okay.
Um, yeah, that's right. Anybody out there, uh, if you're thinking about getting married, get married. You don't want to be sitting home by yourself watching British television on Friday night. You know, even though British television is great, um, I love it. BBC, they have what is it? Doctor Who.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
that they have a couple of good British detective shows.
yeah,
Really
yeah.
good. They
What you
did,
call it, right for a while.
and they do some good UFO and alien documentaries.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, they do some great British stuff on that. Especially like UFO sightings over the UK.
okay.
Yeah, it's
I
really
was going
good.
to say, what is you know, obviously Bigfoot uh, is more from the United States.
Yeah.
But what is their thing? Loch Ness? Is it the
Uh,
Loch?
well, they have them too, but I think the British, I think they call theirs Bigfoot too. But now Australia, they call theirs the Yowie.
Yeah,
The
okay,
Yowie, and from what I heard talking to people out there, it's like the Yowies are a lot wilder than like our Bigfoots over here. They're
oh okay,
a little bit more aggressive. But yeah, in the UK, I think they're still Bigfoot. But I think UK is, I think they're more into kind of like the wood folklore or the wood fairies and
okay,
the
got it, got it, got
creatures
it.
that run around the woods. I think.
Okay,
Um,
oh yeah,
and
yeah.
then, also, we got to do um, Cowboy Five Ring says, has anybody seen the new Jeepers Creepers? Uh, so we definitely got to review that. Do you like Jeepers Creepers?
I
Are you
the first one was amazing. I think it was the first and the second one. I think right, Jeepers Creepers.
yeah, because I think they're on the third one. They're
There,
on the third one.
yeah, I remember the first. Remember the first one? You talking about the old one? Like I
Right.
know.
Well,
The,
yeah, because remember the first Jeepers Creepers when they had the shootout at the police station. That was the first one where they took Dewey or the guy, I forgot the guy's name. Uh, the,
that was
se-
that
yeah,
was
that was good.
yeah,
The makeup effects was really good.
yeah,
Pretty good. Um, I love that old kind of horror in the country thing. That was creepy.
yeah.
Where it's like you can't just run to your neighbor's house because your neighbor's like 2 miles away or something, a mile away.
Right, right.
Um, Jeepers Creepers 2 was good. I think that was the school bus one, right? That was a lot of action in
The
that one.
school. Yeah, yeah. That's the one
And
I remember.
that was like yeah, I think they got part of that. Some of that was from Predator because you can see Jeepers Creepers had all his weapons and everything, which was good. Don't get me wrong, I
yeah,
love that. I like that. Um, Jeepers Creepers 3. I don't know if you probably haven't seen that yet. That's pretty good too, and you get that
okay.
for free. Yeah, that's when uh I think they were going to explain the origins of Jeepers Creepers. Because there was a lady
Yeah.
in the movie and something had happened where they chopped off Jeepers Creeper hand and she had his hand
Oh, okay.
and she touched the hand and she saw something, but they never said it in the movie. So I'm hoping they do an origin story on it.
Okay.
That would be good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, That would be good. But Jeepers Creepers 3 was good. It wasn't good as 1 and 2 because they did have a good battle in Jeepers Creepers 3, but the battle wasn't as good as
The
2.
second. Oh yes.
So,
Two.
so,
actually.
Yeah, two, that father one, because Jeepers Creepers had killed his son on
Mm-hmm.
Jeepers Creepers 2, and I mean, that dude was out for it, man. He was out for that thing. He almost had him too. You remember he got him. No,
Right.
as a matter of fact, he did get him. He got him. Yeah, he
Yeah,
did get him.
they did.
Um, that's why I think they're trying to figure out what to do with Jeepers Creepers 4, because I'll tell you a little secret. Jeepers Creepers 3 ended up going back.
Oh, okay.
They
Right.
didn't they didn't do a future. They did it back. But what they're gonna do, no, as a matter of fact, I can tell you what they're gonna do. Jeepers Creepers 4, they're gonna bring back that guy's sister,
Oh, okay.
and she's hunting it now. I don't know if that's gonna be I hope it's not the last one,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know if she's gonna be it. But how she probably end up getting killed or something. So I hope not, because I like her character. Um, but yeah, that was good. But I'm trying to think. Yeah, we got to review. But make sure you see GB Creeper 3. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
pretty good.
I
And it
forgot. Yeah.
and it has a couple old school actors in it that have been around for a while too.
Okay.
Too, yeah. I think. Did you ever think that we would see the day that you could just see your favorite actors or your movie actors on a small screen? Like, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, man.
Like, it's just like, remember when we were young, you could you your
They.
actor, like,
Yeah.
big movie actors never did television.
Oh, it was against the rules. Like that means
It
your
was
career
taboo.
is going down.
Mhm.
If we saw him, it's like, oh, he on his, they on their last leg.
Right, exactly. And even when VCR and DVD, no big actor did straight to DVD. If you did,
Oh
you
no.
had to be you had to be what's it called, a Hollywood Class B or something. If you
Yeah.
did straight to DVD, that was you would
Yes.
never a big actor you would never see do straight to
Oh
DVD or straight to TV. Even to this day, a lot of actors um, are coming straight to TV, and
oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Just
and which
remember
is
that you see them now. They
yeah.
they held a few of them still holding out a little bit, but
Mhm.
for the most part, a lot of them, that's they understand because as we know, the industry has changed so much.
Mhm.
The movies that are making profits in the theaters
Mhm.
are Marvels, Star Wars, or the horror, like the horror
Mhm.
movie. But like those, like regular, like especially we're gonna call them like detective or cop procedural type of movies.
Mhm.
Remember how they used to be? You get one, two really good ones in the theater to have Nicolas Cage or somebody, it'd be
Mhm.
the same thing. But since
Mhm.
they make so many of them on the streaming service now, they just come on over there. You know what I mean? I mean,
Mhm.
it's so different. Like you said, it's crazy. What was the one that came on HBO? True Detective.
Okay.
But I think that was the first one where everybody was shocked. Like, oh my goodness, you got Woody Harrelson and you got Matthew McConaughey
Mhm.
doing a TV series.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, that was crazy.
It was crazy back, but now like it's like
It's normal.
everybody does it now.
And I'll be honest, what I think it is too. I think a lot of actors. One of the reasons is they got bills, just like everybody else.
Heck,
You got to pay those bills.
they got bills. Yeah, they got
Yeah,
those
we got bills.
big to pay for, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, so they do it. They do it, and it's no thing right now because especially with they make this thing of well, you got to pay for streaming, so it
Yeah.
makes it more lucrative for
Right.
you know. Yeah,
Right, more lucrative. Yeah,
Yep.
streaming is and streaming is it's a good thing, and it gives you opportunity. Like I saw you haven't seen the new Thor, have you?
Yeah, I did. I saw Thor.
We did.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. We have to talk about that. The new Thor, yeah, it came out, and I was so glad because I like the Thor movies, and I was so glad that we're streaming with Disney streaming, and Disney's a powerhouse. They were always powerful anyway.
right,
But
right.
Disney mixed with Marvel, now you can they're dishing out stuff left and right,
Left and right, man.
um,
Right.
which is good. I don't like how Marvel's becoming watered down.
A little
Disney
bit.
is making it a little bit too childish. but at the same time, at least you get to see, your comic book heroes.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, so we do get to see that.
It's remember like before this stuff like if you were in the comic book, it's like literally becoming like comic books were for us like in the '90s. It was kind of like you know like you said, you'd have all these ones that were kind of silly or stupid, but you would only pick up the ones that you were like like that's kind of the way it seems like it's going. Is like I look at certain stuff like yeah, I'll watch it when I get a chance. But the big stuff, yeah, I'll go watch like Thor. You know what I mean? Like, okay, yeah, I like Thor. I'm gonna go check out Thor. I'm gonna check out Doctor Strange. She-Hulk, I'll leave alone. It's like
Oh, I've been keeping up with that. Actually, She-Hulk is pretty funny.
yeah, that's what I mean. It's like
It's,
so, but
it's
uh,
entertaining.
but that's what I'm saying. They're giving everybody their flavors, basically.
Right.
So it's like you don't have to necessarily keep up with it all.
Mhm.
It's like certain ones you can like, yeah, I'll check it out a little bit. But if you're looking for something more serious or whatever, you'll say, okay, I'm gonna watch Thor, Doctor Strange, and She-Hulk. I'll leave. But yeah, I heard She-Hulk's pretty good. Like
Yeah,
people,
She-Hulk mixes kind of like that kind of lawyer thing with
yeah,
the Marvel universe,
yeah.
and they did a pretty good job. I didn't think at first, but I like it. I'm a fan of it, so I watch it. I keep up on it.
You keep up on that. Good, good,
Yeah,
good.
yeah, I watched that. That's
Yeah.
pretty good. I'm hoping. I don't know what they're gonna do with the Wolverine thing. I don't know what they're thinking about that. Because I
Oh yeah.
heard he's supposed to come back or make a comeback, or I don't know, because they get tired of doing it. They
Oh
do
yeah. Yeah.
4 or 5 movies.
Body shape like that. Yeah. That's stuff.
Mhm.
It's no.
Um, yes, I don't know uh about that. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, we definitely got to check out the Jeepers Creepers. We got to do Predator,
Oh yeah.
right? Because
Do it. Pray.
right, you haven't seen Prey yet, have you?
No, I got it. I got. Speaking of streaming, I actually literally have Hulu, and it keeps
Okay.
being able to set it up, and I keep, with the film stuff, I've been so busy I didn't even get a chance to set it up. So it's
Right.
like they sent me an email last week. I'm like, yeah, I gotta get on it because I wanted to see Prey, other things I want to see on Hulu. So yeah, yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, we got to. I talked to with Jamal DJ Blue. I talked to him. We have to do Prey because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Predator, but I'm going to show the comparisons between Predator and Bigfoot.
Oh, okay, okay,
I'm going to do that for us. That's going to be really cool. So I gotta have you all watch it.
okay.
Prey. We can do the other Predators.
Oh yeah,
Um, but this Prey, the last one, kind of we yeah, to really get into it, you got to see this one. But the other ones we can talk about too.
oh yeah, yeah.
Um,
Once I get it set up, that's the first thing I'm gonna be watching. Is Prey.
and Hulu has some. They have some good stuff. So as soon as you get the time, yeah, set it up. Um, I was glad because so much is on Hulu. But the thing that makes me so mad, oh my goodness, every time I see like it's some really good Bigfoot or something really good UFO, it's always on Amazon, and I gotta get that full
Yeah,
too.
you got the Amazon, man. They got the new Lord of the Rings thing. I don't know if you're a big fan of the Lord.
Yeah, they got the new. Yeah, I several people tried to get me into Lord of the Rings. I'll watch it. Just I mean, if somebody tells me to watch, I'm not a fan of it, but I will watch it. If somebody says watch it,
Hmm.
but I'm not. I don't make the effort to watch it. But if somebody says, "Hey, check it out," and then we'll talk about it, then that's fine. I'll watch it.
Yeah, yeah.
They need to do. I don't know if you remember. You remember a comic book in the '80s or late '80s? It was called Elf Quest.
Sounds familiar. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, check that out online or ElfQuest. As a matter of fact, I think it was. I think they did an animated thing, so you may be able to find it on YouTube. That was hard. That was good. ElfQuest was really good.
yeah.
It's kind of like Lord of the Rings, but it kind of put the elves in a real world situation.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
So
Yeah.
um, You had good elves and bad elves. You had elves that would rob banks, and you had elves starting families and things like that. It was pretty good. Animation looked real good too.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. We talked about Nope. Told everybody go see Nope.
Go see
Um, and also you got to see Dog Soldiers. You know I got to stay on you about that because you love Dog Soldiers.
Dog Soldier. Okay.
Yeah. Also, that's probably one of the best um, for for the fans of Bigfoot and Dogman. We would call it Dogman werewolf kind of movie, but for fans of werewolf, it's definitely one of the top werewolf movies.
Okay, I see it. Yeah, Dog
Yeah,
Soldier. Yeah.
Dogman Soldiers, and The Howling.
Oh, the Owl. Yeah, yeah. I think I've seen the first one.
Right, the first
Yeah,
The Howling. We should do that too. That was really
yeah,
good. And then of course we got to do one of my favorites. I think we all like it though. Werewolf in London. Yeah, Werewolf in London.
yeah. It's like I could, like we were talking, I could do it, but it's been a while. Like I want to watch it one more. Like
Yeah, watch it. Yeah,
fresh.
yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm gonna watch
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
like I remember the big points, right? I
Hmm.
remember, but like the side stuff, like I can't remember.
Right. So I shall do my ghetto ness. Okay, so uh, boy, it's hot.
Right,
I'm telling you, Malcolm, it is roasting in Maryland.
imagine, man. It's like, yeah. Hopefully, the fall should be coming up soon. So I
I'll be
always
sick.
that's
Man,
because they always ask me out here. They're like, "When's the best time if I want to go back east?" I always tell them, from like September to like November.
yeah,
Like,
and now with the way that the Earth is changing, the weather is now we're having now our heat is staring like this hot heat
yeah,
is going through September.
yeah.
And
Like when we were kids, I'll never remember. Like, it's September 18th. It
now
was
September will be cold.
right. You see
Mm.
the you see the leaves falling and everything.
September 1st would be freezing.
You
You
wouldn't have waves then. It
right.
like because it's usually it was usually end of August or maybe the first week of September, but usually end of August is when you get the scare for the hurricane, right?
Right.
Like in a hurricane. So or what was it? A tropical storm.
Mhm.
But like by this time,
Mhm.
you know, we weren't talking about no heat.
Right, for real. And it's getting so much, like even in our area now, like just with construction pushing the animals,
Yeah,
it's like now everything's trying to live around. Like here, especially here, it's like a menagerie.
yeah,
You can look out. I got tons of deer. I don't know if you saw the videos I made. We got deer around. Now the deer
yeah,
walking down the street.
yeah.
We had some that came out to walk. We had the foxes were walking down the street like dogs. We thought they were dogs one night,
Wow.
and they're walking out here. We got possum. I had to get that raccoon that was in the attic. I had to take him out. I think you knew about that.
Yeah, you remember you telling me that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, she had two kids, but she was a beautiful raccoon. She had like it was an unusual like light blue fur.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
light blue. She was huge and very very smart. Her and her kids were very smart, very intelligent.
Yeah.
Um, I had to take them out. The groundhogs are just all over the place,
Oh,
all
wow.
over. And those suckers a lot of people don't. They're cute, but they're big.
They're big, right?
They're big, and a lot of people don't know they climb trees too. They climb
Yeah.
trees. But yeah, it's just like that. I was in the basement. I caught a frog. I caught like two frogs. I caught a lizard. I caught a snake.
Wow. Snake.
Um,
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
I caught a snake. Yeah, because it's becoming like the jungle because
Wow.
the way the earth is shifting, and now especially all this rain, we're getting like rain 2 or 3 times a week.
Wow.
You know, I mean, thank you, great spirit, thank you God, but still, you know, it's a lot, and it's with with this whole global warming thing. Now the Earth is shifting, and the places that were supposed to be cold are becoming warm.
Yeah, yeah. The weather is
Mhm.
changing, and the weather
Mhm.
is so. They talking what about 40 years. You know, we'll have more nighttime than daytime.
What?
Yeah, like you know what I mean. Not like basically it would be like it will be dark by 5 p.m. every night. You see what I'm saying? Like remember how we have the like sometimes it'd be like 6 or 7.
Right.
It'd be still light out. They're saying in about 40 years, like it don't matter no daylight, none of that matter. It'll get dark around 5, and the sun won't come up. Won't be there till about 6 or 7 in the morning, something like that.
Mhm. Well,
So that's like taking 2 hours away, right? So
right.
like
Well, actually, I'm glad you mentioned it. Actually, I do like the fact that the sun not coming up till about 6. You said 6, about 6 a.m.
6 or something. I
Yeah.
just know for sure that you know they're saying in 40 years, sunlight won't pass like basically 5 p.m.
Mm.
That's here, like.
And yeah, and I'll tell you, we definitely could have made some moves because there was some times when I first started going out in the woods and hiking and stuff like that. It was times that I would go out and I do so much video and take so many pictures. I wasn't paying attention to my surroundings. By the time I'm done, it's black, pitch black. In some of these areas, you don't want to be back.
Right.
It's pitch black. You can't see anything. You don't know where you're going. You could fall. You break your leg. Um, but I would be so just between doing the thing that I do, and
Right.
then the nature photography. Um, Being back there, it's like, and you just get carried away, and it's so much like, wow, I got to see this, and then you just keep moving further and further and deeper and deeper.
Mm-hmm.
And when I first started, because I didn't understand. Like, I go in and it's like, wow, I'm taking pictures and you're looking for evidence of this and that, and you're back there, and then before you know it, you turn around and you're like, well, I'm lost, and it's dark,
Yeah.
and when I started, I didn't have any equipment, so I was just using the old fashioned, you use your cell phone as a flashlight.
Right.
But by that time, it was running out. The battery was low, so I'm walking on just trying to
Yeah. Yeah.
you feel that the vibe or vibration where you're going. But I remember I had a few times I was way back there. It was just crazy.
Yeah.
Um,
Good.
but we could talk about those adventures in another episode.
Oh, oh yeah.
Um, but
So,
yeah, so we got some good stuff. It seems like we got some good movies lined up, and like we said, for everybody to make sure they check out Nope. It's a UFO movie, but not the UFO that you think that we
yeah.
think, or that they may think. But it's still good. It's worth seeing, and it's worth the money. If you want to know, it's worth the money. That's
Yeah.
that's my main thing about a movie review.
Oh
I want
yeah.
to know if it's worth the money.
Especially the way much movies it costs nowadays. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I think what is it now? It's like I forgot, I went to see Nope, and I went to see
Dude, I went to. I was telling you, I went to see the Woman King this weekend. It was in L.A.
hmm.
and the and the discount or the what is it, the what do they call it before, and the daily, what's it called, the
Oh, matinee.
matinee price
Matinee, yeah.
bucks in LA.
Right. How much?
13 is the max.
The,
Like
wait, the matinee?
you're getting a discount when you pay $13 because most of the time it's closer to 20, and that's in LA especially, or out here. You
Mhm.
can like they, down in San Diego where I'm at now, they do have Tuesdays where it's like $5 a day,
Mhm.
but in LA, it's hard to find any type that's like $13
Mhm.
is a deal, and
Mhm.
that's what's so crazy. It's so crazy.
That is crazy. And I felt so bad. And you know what? One day I was sitting around and I was like, man, I love them. I still, I love California. I want to move. I want to move out there one day or get a little place. And I was like, could I do it? Could I? And then I was like, well, wait a second. I'm a truck driver. I can go anywhere. Like a nurse. Like
Right? Yeah.
Um, and I said, wait a second. I can do it. I can because they would, pay me the cost of living.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I
You'll be
mean,
all right.
I'd still be poor, but it'd be okay.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're a truck,
Um,
because you get like a little place to stay, but you be on the move all the time. So
Right. So I thought about that, but Desert Palm Springs. I love
yeah,
Desert Palm. I never forgot that place. I love it.
I see. Yeah, people love it. Like there's a few. I got a few friends, a couple, a wife and a husband. They go there
Have
consistently.
you have you been back there since we went?
I think I did once, but I didn't stay. Like it was there. I
Mm.
can't remember what it was for. I think it might have been for a movie shoot. People were shooting that I knew that was shooting a film. I went up there, but I didn't stay like we did.
Mm.
But yeah, it was hot. It
Because
was-
I'm sure I was thinking in my mind or my imagination. I figured that they're probably building up a lot now. And I hope they didn't ruin the area with construction because it was so nice.
oh yeah, it was really good. But I think obviously it's there's more construction there, but the parts that they keep for their golfing and everything else is still there. So
Yeah, yeah, and we had a good time. Just like drive. In that dry heat. That was so alien to us. Like we were like, it's like a 2,000 degrees, but it still feels
it
good.
felt good. Like it was. I didn't know it was burning my skull because we had turtle. It's like we're good. It feels good.
It did, man. It felt good, but I tell you, and in the night,
We didn't care. It's like hey, whatever.
yeah.
But yeah,
So, are they? Have they had to impose a water ban?
water band. Ooh.
Have they done that? Or?
Last week when it got really hot,
Mhm.
have a band, but they were like, you need to stop using stuff between 4 p.m. to 9
Okay.
p.m. But they didn't. It didn't get to the point where they're going to say no, you can't.
Right. Where they shoot you on the spot.
Don't you turn on that water?
What up?
But it was, they do have that. I heard they do have it in place.
Uh-huh.
If something that they needed to do, right?
Right.
You know,
Okay,
Marshall.
yeah. Martial. Yeah. That wouldn't be too
Yeah.
good. Martial.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah. So we got some good stuff. We got some good stuff we talked about this evening,
Oh
and
yeah.
then and I'm gonna try to get this one of this guy. You'll like him. He's I can't say his name because he hasn't agreed to do the show yet.
Right.
But he's really good. He's been around. Tracks down on, I guess I have to say allegedly tracks down or deals with what they call Dogman.
Okay.
Um, I guess for the people that don't understand the whole legend of Bigfoot, Dogman is kind of like the spinoff of Bigfoot. So
Okay. Gotcha.
it's understandable in a nutshell. But yeah, I'm hoping to get him, and he can kind of tell us some stuff, and he has some like real good weird evidence.
Oh. Okay.
Like
Yeah.
yeah, he's got some stuff. So I'll let you know when we have him.
All right.
Um, if he agrees to do the show.
Absolutely.
Um, let's see. We should try to do try, d- um yeah, try to do the Prey and the Jeepers Creepers 3.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Pray.
Especially we can have fun because with Halloween coming up,
Oh yeah.
we could do we could actually do the 3 Jeepers Creepers.
For
Um,
sure.
that'll be good. Yeah. Oh, so anyway, okay, so we ran down some of the Bigfoot movies and the alien UFO movies. So give us the update with your movie too.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I think for your audience, yeah, I think Sleepers.
Mhm,
Sleepers. I've retitled it a little bit.
mhm,
Sleepers New World,
mhm.
because there's a lot of sleepers on.
Sleepers, creepers.
So you got to be a little bit, Sleepers New World. It's done.
Mhm,
I'm film festivals. And once hopefully they get in. I'll when I'm back on, I'll let everybody know where they can catch it.
mhm.
And yeah, I think it deals. Me, I'm big sci-fi, so it
Right.
deals with aliens or mythology that we don't, you know, basically, is it space? Is it dealing with space, or are you dealing with mythology from demons and things like that,
Mm-hmm.
or a mixture of it? So I try to keep people kind of guessing with it.
Well,
Uh,
and everybody here in the Bigfoot community like it because it's dealing with Nephilim. And that's a real
yeah,
big thing in the
yeah,
Bigfoot community.
yeah.
Nephilim.
Uh, it's like some people call them aliens.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
People say no, it's in some Bible, it's in some scripture stuff. So I really try to dive into that a little bit, but make it kind of friendly for everybody, because I try to give a few scares in it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I hope everybody can check it out. The short film, about 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So and it's pretty fast paced. So yeah, I hope everybody likes it.
Okay, yeah, that's a definite thing. So everybody, and what's the title called again?
Sleepers, New World.
Okay, Sleeper's New World.
Yep, yep.
Okay, yeah, so that definitely good. That sounds like a nice title. Uh, you know, so that's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah,
Um,
it hits a few places in the festival. I'm doing a lot of them out east, especially. Yeah,
yeah,
definitely let you know. For your audience there, and if they're in the West Coast or something, or Midwest, I'm trying to hit every section I can. So yeah.
okay, yeah, that definitely sounds hot. Yes, yes, indeed. So, are you? Will you be doing a? Well, first you need to do a movie on the Earth freezing over because it's hot. but
Uh,
besides, but besides that, uh, besides that, are you going to take a break, or are you trying to start something immediately?
oh
Or
yeah,
you,
I'm taking a bit of a break, but
Mhm.
I want to get back to filming and everything very soon. Probably some point next year.
Okay,
Uh, I'll start like really putting together a plan to do something.
okay,
Uh, you know, whatever it could be. It's like one of the things. I do. For your audience, like I know you want me to do Bigfoot. I think it was the Blair Witch that kind of got me, but I'm big on doing stuff about uh, witches and demons. I love that stuff. So we'll see.
okay. Um, yeah, yeah. Cowboy Fashion says, David, you look hot. It must be hot there. Yes, Cowboy Fashion is hot as dirt. I'm telling you, it's roasting, man. It's like it's suffocating, man. I'm telling
Right.
you, it's terrible
Got
out here.
lights for your show, so it makes it even double hotter. Huh?
Man, for real, man. Then you got this big torch back here, big sun.
Right.
So, but anyway, yeah. But it's hey, I'm grateful. Hey, I'm grateful to God, man. At least I have shelter.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
grateful for that,
That,
man.
that,
Definitely.
yeah.
And I'm also um I'm trying to think. Let's see, Malcolm. What do we have new? Let's see. Let's see. What do we have new? Bear with me, Malcolm.
Yeah. No,
Bear with me, everybody. Um, I got some more in the woods footage that'll be on my Facebook page. If anybody wants to see that. I got new footage for the people that are used to me. You all know what I mean. I won't go into all that. And we have if anybody. Oh, we have a address. I'll give out the address. Anybody want to send in their Bigfoot stories because some people, are, old fashioned and they're not used to the up to date technology and things. So I'll
right.
give them the address. They can mail Bigfoot stories or anything, just anything you want to mail. Um, let's see. What is the address? It's so hot I can't even remember. That's bad.
So hot, you just like
When it's so hot you can't even think straight. Okay, it's PO Box 11865, PO Box 11865 610. I'm sorry, 61, yeah, 6101 Liberty Road, Gwen Oak, GWYNN Oak, Maryland 21207 dash, what is it? Um 9998. So that is PO Box 11865, um, 6101 Liberty Road, Gwen Oak, Maryland 21207-9998. If anybody wants to send anything, Bigfoot stories, a dog man, or paranormal, they can mail their things in there, or just anything you want to send. Um, let's see what else. And that's it, pretty much. I think we covered everything, and then you and I'll talk later and work
Oh
on
yeah,
other work on the other movies, and then also we got business with your movie,
right, right.
especially for the East Coast. So we're doing
Yeah.
that, and then hopefully with the my out and not for you, Malcolm, because I know you're not into it, but just for the other people, I'll be back out researching hopefully soon. My area, I couldn't do a lot this summer because it had ticks. Ticks were terrible, and I don't know if some of the people remember. I ended up in ended up in the hospital.
Mhm.
Uh, I got ticks. I was in this one area, and it was really it was a nasty area. It was a swampy. I mean, the area was fantastic for visual wise. Like, I mean, it was great for taking pictures, and it's a the area um, is by the 295 corridor, and it it goes from like it'll go from swampy to like old growth trees, like where it's just old trees all around, and excuse me, and then it'll go kind of it's almost like it'll look tropical, and then it's like it's so many different things going on in the area, where it's just crazy looking. That's one of my best areas to research in, but at the same time, it's treacherous and it's just ticks and bugs everywhere. So yeah, I have to wait till winter to go back in there. So probably like October I can go back in there. But anyway,
Oh, wow.
um, thanks everybody for showing up tonight. Uh, Malcolm, I know you probably got some stuff to work on, so I'll let you go. And
Yeah, great. Pleasure being on here, Dave. I appreciate it.
thank you. Yeah, thank you for showing up. I know you're busy with that. It's definitely been a tough week for me, man. Exhausting.
uh,
So
all right.
definitely. But
Okay.
okay, so I'll talk to you. We'll get together with the other movie.
Oh yeah, yeah. Doing.
Okay.
Well, we'll think about it. I know American Werewolf in London is one of them for sure.
Yeah, man. That would be so. Oh, I'd love to do that, man. American Werewolf in London.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
definitely got to review that. That was at the time when horror movies were fun.
They were
Like
great. That was
they were fun, man. They
good time.
were, some are good now, but some kind of they get so deep, which is good too. But
Yeah,
there was a time when some of the horror was fun. I know certain horror does have to get deep,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
but I
yeah.
do love a good fun horror movie.
Have you seen the? Sorry to judge you. Have you seen the the trailer for the? I saw it in when I went to see the movie this weekend. It's called. I think it's called the Smile Movie.
Smile, smile,
Smile.
smile.
Look at the trailer. Go. Let me make sure I got it.
All right.
The Smile trailer. Yeah, Smile trailer. It's a horror movie where everybody's basically smiling.
Oh yeah. Somebody did that before. That's actually not a new idea.
I
There was another
think
movie like
it seems
that.
like it's been
Yeah,
obviously just go back to just the Joker, but it's
right,
just but this trailer is interesting. It's funny, but it's
yeah.
funny and scary at the same time. So
I said, yeah, and I'm gonna watch the trailer again. I did see the trailer, but it was like how sometimes you see them, but you don't lock on to them
yeah,
immediately.
yeah,
And I can't, and I you know what I can't wait for. We gotta do as soon as it comes out. We gotta do Black Adam.
Oh yeah, that's coming out. Yeah, very
We got to. We got to do that. I'm
soon.
waiting for that. I can't wait for that.
I know. I was gonna say, I know you're big fan of Shazam and Black Adam. So yeah, should
Yeah.
be
I
good.
can't wait for that. As a matter of fact, yeah, I'm looking at it now. The smile. Yeah, that's
very,
pretty creepy, man.
very
That's,
interesting.
that's creepy. And, you know, I used to. I don't know if you remember. I used to work in a psych ward, and some of those people didn't look like that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
it's the dead affect with the smile. Yeah.
Right, right. Oh, good. So yeah. So but yeah. So you got any more information of business? Any
No,
maybe?
that's it. Appreciate it, and yeah, posted uh, when Sleepers is out here out east. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and yeah, and you know you can post on my page too. You know with this.
Yes, right, right. I will be doing that. Sure.
Right, right. Okay. All right, Big Mac. So thank
All right.
you,
All right.
everybody.
Thank
Everybody, thanks for watching.
you. Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. That was family member Malcolm Carter. He's a movie maker. He was working on a really good movie. Well, it's finished now. And thank you, everybody, for watching. Hey, Nabby. Hey, Nabby. Thanks for, oh, my Nabby. Thanks for stopping in, Nabby. Um, so, like I said before, I'll be back. Hopefully, when the good weather comes up, I'll be back to the Bigfoot researching. But it's just my area is so treacherous and it just ticks all over the place. And I really don't feel like catching Lyme disease. I just got bit by a spider. I'd show you the wound, but it's gross. And I got bit by something spider, and it's really, really. So, thanks everybody for stopping by. Like I said, everybody, now you have the. We're gradually building up with the channel because we want to try to get it, really nice and everything. So, now we have to try to give everybody all access to us as much as we can. We have the email, we have the business line, and we have the mailbox right outside. So everybody can get down with that. Thanks everybody for showing up. Trying to think, is there anything else? I'm humming myself to death. But anyway, that's it for tonight. Thanks everybody for showing up. Remember, keep guard close and keep watching this so that we can build up. And please hit the what do you call it? How they say subscribe and like. Please do that. So we can just grow and grow and grow. And I like on this channel we keep everything real, as I'm sure you all can see. We try to keep everything real. It's no fanciness. Especially once we get back into people telling that Bigfoot and Dogman and paranormal stories. We keep, we got the real people. Not a lot of hocus pocus, stuff like that. So, but I hope you all like this show and you all have a good night. And we'll be talking to